Hello everyone, Peter Hayward here. I've had a request from one of my YouTube friends who said, Pete, will you show me how to link tunes together to form a medley in different keys if you like, to show us how to join those tunes together smoothly so that they all blend into one nice medley. And that's what I've done. I've got 3 tunes I've decided we're going to do. We're going to do Amazing Grace, and then we're going to liven it up with The Whole World in His Hands, and then we're going to finish with a good old classical one. We'll sing a Song of Joy. So we'll have Song of Joy in a different key, and we'll do that in the open key of C, just to give us a bright finish. Now the most important thing when you're changing from one key to the next key is to know which is the dominant 7th. Which is the chord, you've all heard of that. It's the 5th chord, the chord of the 5th. So if we're going to go into the key of C, which is the dominant 7th? What takes us into C? You go 5 up, so C, D, E, F, G, make it into a G7, and G7 will take you into C major. So if you think of the dominant 7th as being the front door, it's the front door to the key that we're going to go into. But it's important to know that we have a back door as well. And the back door is the final chord of the key which you're in. Now I'm going to start Amazing Grace, we're going to do it in F major. And that means that the final chord of Amazing Grace will be F. And now we've got our jigsaw puzzle. We know which is the ending piece, which is the ending chord, is going to be F, and we've got to get from the chord of F smoothly to a chord of D7. And it's a good idea to write these keys that you're going to play in, write the dominant 7th down so that you know where the front door is. So the back door that we're going to finish with Amazing Grace is going to finish on F, and then we're going to go, hopefully, smoothly to a chord of D7. How are we going to get there? That's another matter. Come over the piano, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you, how to link tunes together as smoothly as you can. Come over the keys. So here we go. Let's start with Amazing Grace in the key of F. And I'll tell you what, as you tell me, which is the dominant 7th that will take us into the key of F major. Let's do the scale of F major. Do, re, mi, fa, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th note in F is C, and so we know that C7 is going to be the dominant 7th chord, will take us into F major. So we could use it as a little introductory chord. And C is also the 1st note of the melody. So it goes Amazing Grace. So why don't we do a little, what they call an arpeggio, just a little run on the C7 chord with C at the top. And then we go straight in to the melody. Right, let's say we've played it all the way through. Now we need to go from F to a D7. So let's do it smoothly. Link them together smoothly. So we've got a little melody that we can put 2 little notes at the top. F major. Now play the notes of E and F. And F sharp. And there's your D7. So now we've got... So we've gone from F major D7, right, finish in G. Now G is the back door of G, but then we want the front door is G7. It takes you into C major. Let's do it as smoothly as we can. Let's finish off the whole world in his hands. And just do a run, just... And there we are, we've linked them together. And we're in the key of C. Here's a little tip that you can do. I'm going to put some strings on with it as well. I'm going to play the chord of C, but I'm going to, let's just take those strings down a bit, there we go. I'm going to set my hand into pattern. And you can get yourself that nice instant block chords. So let's go from the whole world in his hands, in the key of G, make it into a G7. Now, key of C. I'm just holding that pattern and I'm playing the tune with my little finger, and the rest of the harmony is fitting beautifully. There you go. Single note. Thank you for listening.